guys. This is unplanned. Well, it wasn't unplanned. I planned on doing this, but I didn't plan on recording it. But I'm trying to get into the swing of YouTubing and stuff, and documenting all this stuff here. So right now what I'm doing is I got some pads for the rear because my rear pads are gone. So I got some junkyard pads because I want to upgrade the rotors. And well, I have drilled and slotted ones on the back there already, but I want to get some another set of drilled and slotted rotors and get some, ceramic pads or whatever. And I'm also wanting to do a dual brake or a dual caliper setup in the back for my hydro whenever I get around to throwing that thing in. So I just threw some junkyard pads in there. That was a lot better than mine. I don't know if you can see how there's literally nothing on those. So, but yeah, got that one swapped out. Now in the front, what I'm doing is I actually got some 330 brake calipers and rotors from the junkyard. And I was thinking about painting them, but it's not like these are like dual piston or anything. So I was just like, screw it. But you can see the difference in size of the 325 versus the 330 caliper. It's a decent amount bigger. Okay, so that should definitely help out my braking a lot. Although I never really had any issues with this car braking. Honestly, of all my cars, this is the best braking car that I have. So the brakes aren't that bad. They weren't that bad to begin with, but bolt-on upgrade, might as well. So I got that. I got some junkyard rotors as well. These are my other ones that I had on there, and you can definitely see the size difference. Let me flip that over. I looked it up on Google and whatnot, and they said overall it's a little over an inch in diameter bigger than the 325 ones. So I think the 325 ones were 300 millimeters in diameter, and then the 330 ones were 330 millimeters in diameter. So you can see that pretty much it's definitely a bigger rotor. So these are also junkyard rotors, same car. Like I said, just throwing these on there for now. I was gonna resurface them, but the place that I usually go to resurface them for O'Reilly's, I used to work there, so I go in there and I resurface my own rotors for free. Or I did, but the machine is broken, so I couldn't resurface it. And then going to a regular O'Reilly's, it costs like $25 per rotor to resurface, so $50 for the two of them. And I was just like, I don't really care about these rotors. They're not going to be on there for forever. So once I do get some upgraded rotors and pads, excuse me, I'll go ahead and swap these out. But these will do for now, just so I can get the whole thing done. I got some time today before I go to work in a few hours to knock this out. This is the first side I'm doing. I already did the rear pads back there, so I'm doing the front rotors right now. I already cracked the hose, wherever it is, right here. The brake hose loose. I just need to, for some reason these don't have so the whole, it's kind of dumb, but the whole like nut on here, like naturally on regular brake hoses, or at least on like Hondas and Toyotas, because that's usually what I'm working on. But they have this thing right here, like theirs is like extended on the BMW, but on the Hondas and Toyotas it's like a brake line. So like this right here, if you guys can see that, this right here, this nut up top here, so it spins freely on the line. But for some reason they made this solid, so if you just try to like twist it off, the line will just start twisting up until it can't twist anymore. So you kind of have to spin the caliper off, which is a little annoying, but it's not hard. It's not it's not that much more difficult, but it's just more of a convenience thing. But I do not have my tripod out here right now, so I'm just gonna swap this out and I'll come back to you guys when I'm finished. All right. So hilarious, I got the rotor on, got the caliper on. As soon as I went to just crack the bleeder screw, just to let it, you know, gravity bleed a little bit, it broke clean off. Like, I literally applied no pressure to this thing, none, like pinky finger, and it wasn't even like my full pinky finger strength, and it just slipped right off. So I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna try to bleed it from the line. After I do the other side, I'm gonna try to just bleed it from the line. I don't know how well that's gonna work. We're gonna find out though. And yeah, tomorrow I'll be going to a junkyard and just grab another caliper, and then try to just see if I can get this one out. See if I can get the that bleeder screw out. I think I should be able to, because it doesn't look seized in there or anything. I feel like it just probably, like, I don't know, I might have dropped it, or it was rolling around in my trunk when I picked it up, and it just rolled on the bleeder screw and broke it or cracked it, and then I just finished taking it off the rest of the way. But I'm gonna go ahead and just throw this caliper on anyways, go do the other side, and then attempt to bleed this one from the line, and we'll go from there.